Hey, West Coast Fred again. Welcome back to Naked TV. Today we're going to talk about something that I think I need to address, that I don't think I've ever really addressed before, just not so thoroughly. Okay? Black men, this is for you. And this is something that Mr. Research touches on a lot, way more than I do, but maybe I need to get back in contact with him and get to the swing of things. See, I noticed that when I made that video about crystalline kerosene, it made me think about a conversation I had with one sister I had last night that I talk to very often. And if you, by the time you see this, well, you know who, because we had this conversation last night and it made me think about something. So I'm going to have this conversation now with these brothers over here. You know, I know that we beef in the black community between the males and the females, okay? That's a given. What is never really touched on too much is enough men actually going their own way to calm some of this gender shit down. Little gender war we got going on. See, I've said this before. How much time have you spent thinking about yourself? How much time have you want to invest in yourself to the point where you feel that you no longer have the stomach to argue with the opposite sex? See, I'm not saying not have a problem with going on opposite sex. If you're choosing to do it with the opposite sex and you're the same race, I'm telling you, you need to get off the dumb shit and start improving your character. Because just like Mr. Research said, he said, I can't say any better than him differently. But when are you gonna stop asking females to change their behavior? Stop asking females to stop being ratchet or hair weaves and all that bullshit, whatever. You need to focus on yourself. And I'm not trying to give you some cliche bullshit as to ignore what they're doing. Look, there's the good ones, there's the bad ones, there's some ugly, fucked up ones out in our community. However, they're gonna keep on doing it. There's some good sisters out here who are gonna keep on doing good things. They're gonna keep on having a good character, a good head on their shoulders. But for every one, you can probably point to so-called Sharkeisha, who's gonna fuck it up. Because what I sure as hell didn't like hearing throughout my social media is the fact that when Corin Gaines got murdered, some of you brothers on this platform were advocating her death. Yep, she got what she deserved. No, she didn't. No, she didn't. Because when you participate in the very thing that you hate, you add fuel to the fire. You think it's okay. No, it's not okay, because collectively, when you put your dirt out on social media or share yourself, that gives fuel for some person who is white or other people of color to, well, not respect us or anything like that, because we do play a part in our character assassination. We play a part in our demise, physically, mentally, spiritually, but when you don't give it energy, it ceases to exist. And I did see the comments, Big J Jr. Yeah, you commented. Yes, Crystalline reached out to Veganator. She got her Negro Bench wake-up call. Yeah, and I personally felt bad for her. And there was some other sister in there that said, yeah, she got what she did it to herself. Yeah, she was almost asking for it. I can't sugarcoat that shit. You're asking to have yourself disrespected and your other sisters to be disrespected. And even when, Veganator did say, I didn't even want to do the interview. She reached out to him and he said in one of his videos, it's not going to go well. So I can't even go on Veganator's page to be like, "Yeah, man, what the fuck you said?" He gave her a fair warning. That's like mentioning, "Hey, look, don't come to the sundown town," and you end up shot and killed. You know. Now, the reason for me talking to you, Big J and June and Zone and other brothers, you know, you spend more time critiquing and criticizing black women, way more than I do at this point. And yes, the people you run into, you're going to clash, you're going to beef, and you make some good points or whatever. As yes, I understand that black women participate in behaviors that's dysfunctional. Yes, I understand that there's going to be some ratchetness in the community. I get that. My point is, I'm not telling you to forget about it. I'm not telling you to ignore it. I'm telling you to focus on yourself. Because here's the thing: if you're going to follow me on my page, I don't have the patience or energy to try to go after every single female and do all this, do all that, and argue on blog talk radio, and then go on my phone and text and get the alerts, and just spend more energy offline improving yourself. And this is, yo, homie, black man, if you follow me, you like what I say, take these words of advice. Stop it. Because instead of getting the men together and getting yourselves together and actually putting a positive platform out, or a very progressive, constructive platform. Because, and don't mistaken, brothers, when I say this, I am totally against coddling of females' pain. That hinders their progress. We hinder them in the better behaviors that we want them to act, right? In better light. What you also do by criticizing them all the time, publicly, on social media, is it convinces someone white or the other person of color that yes, if black men, if y'all disrespecting sisters, why shouldn't I do it? And you get Veganator. Because I even, if you look at my last video, I basically was trying to warn motherfuckers, females, about Veganator and Jacob Mason. Watch out for motherfuckers like that. Because personally, I have a friend who had some, who was in an interracial relationship and it didn't go so well. But with that said, nothing's going to change until you change first. Then the females will follow suit. They're not going to change just because you're going to big your argument, beat them down the head and say they ain't shit. I said, you know what? That's why I made it a point to not say anything positive. Okay. I made it a point to, okay, my last video, watch out for Jacob Mason. I made a point to not make any videos about anything regarding to a black woman. Positive, negative, ugly, critique, anything, if I can get away with it. Very little, if all. Why? Because I guess if motherfuckers didn't believe me that I just want to focus on it and do other things, I thought the best way to do it was to say nothing at all. You got enough brothers out here smearing the image. But let me pause on this conversation of brothers. Any female listens to my channel, or I got a couple. Yeah, I can agree. You type in, and I learned this from Angel Ramirez Jordan. He did say, type in black women, you will get a laundry list of page 40, 50, 66 of how much you are hated on YouTube. I understand that, and I am well in common grounds agreements with you that we should stop. However, that does not mean that I don't notice the bullshit that the brothers say. A lot of it is mixed in with a lot of venom, and some of them are doing because maybe they want you to do better. Others do it because they just love to throw your image through the dirt. I get that. But it does not mean that I don't notice I did notice in the past and stuff that that you might say or do to us, or behaviors that you exhibit that are unattractive to black men. That is where I'm gonna have to say, yeah, I noticed the brothers too. I just chose to not participate in the war too. I don't want to be a part of it, and so I don't want to be another guy that participates to all the shit that you get flung your way. Okay, so so there's you have no enemy in me. Like there's no I'm one less dude. I don't want to be a part of that. That, but I do not like. And Andrew Mills Jordan kind of touched on this, but I do not like men that don't pull your coattail to the side and check you sometimes because, hey, look, man, you look kind of fucked up. Unfuck yourself. Okay, I'm not in the business of coddling. There's no, I'm not going to do that with you. Even if you are with me, I don't do that with you. If you're fucked up, you're fucked up. I'm not going to shame you or guilt you or anything, but if you're fucked up, you're fucked up. So, and I'm not saying it just to throw you under the bus. I'm just saying it like, you're fucked up, you're fucked up. It's like, I'm not going to, like if I ever, like, make videos, you come on page and like, yeah, I agree. Yeah. If you came for me to critique the black men, okay, but don't think I'm not going to critique you too. So as far as I'm concerned, if I can get away with not even talking about it because I'm focusing on the men and they need to get right and unfuck themselves, that's the reason for my platform. But you're welcome to comment, critique, or whatever. I'm just not about your. I'm just those of you who like to believe victimhood. I'm not for that. So take accountability for your own actions. That's what I'm saying to you. With that said, and this is too loud. With that said, you know, brothers, you got to do better because you're really making a spectacle of yourself by not telling other black men to stop going after certain females. You spend energy like that because guess what? Some are going to be, they're just going to be on there. There's always going to be, there's going to be strange women like, I don't know, Happy Hooker 83. There's going to be good women out here, which I do watch, Lady T. Or Lovely T, Lovely T I 2000, like that one, not Lady T, the other one, Tina Spencer. I'm talking about Lady T. There's going to be your good ones and your bad ones. But I would say let them be because the thing is, when you focus on trying to make a better environment, hell, just on social media alone, you're like, man, the brother's really putting some positive shit out. They'll follow, they'll stop. Guarantee it. Well, they're saying nothing at all. And you still will get your naysayers, but you'll have so many people on your team, it's going to be ridiculous because they notice that you're like, damn, they're not shitting on us. They're not doing it. They're just ignoring. They're actually putting some shit out. Man, maybe we need to change ourselves. That's the only way you're going to see that demographic people in Black YouTube change. When the male side, because are we not supposed to be leaders? That's why I pulled out a lot. Now, and there's a reason for me. There's a reason for me even not to say anything, even if it's positive, is because no one really believed in me. And when I said I'm not making videos about y'all no more, about the females no more. I took them down. I did that for a reason because I didn't say anything. That's why I went away. And a lot of what consisted of is me criticizing and actually challenging stuff that other white people and uh, people, what other people of color say about us. That's where my videos, even though I said I took them to Facebook, I kind of want to bring some of that back, bring those conversations back to this page. So much like what Mr. Research does, I want to do too, you know. And Mr. Research, holler at me. I know you talk to you. I do watch your shit, so I like it. But I know you got a blog talk or something. I just don't know when I'm gonna have to find it. But that's what y'all need to do because when we're so busy fighting amongst each other and then going after the women, you don't really have nothing built up. You don't you have nothing built up in real life because you do this online, you do it offline. See, I spend a lot of time with my friend Lee. She did nothing but black men, and she's almost down for the swirl. And I said, she's like, I don't date black men, I don't like black men, and she dealt for black men for 10 years. And I guess I'm sharing this because she said, I think I want to date white guys, and I was like, uh oh. That kind of reason my and I'm like, oh shit, man, I don't want this motherfucker to run into a veganator or a Jacob Mason. And I was worried because what came out of her mouth, I said, you shouldn't say in your Facebook page you don't date black men, you're down with the swirl. And she had a picture of the guy who played Superman in Dawn of Justice. I'm just like, you shouldn't say that because that stings. Because personally, when she said that, I felt numb to it after a while, but it started to sting a little bit. I kind of get that sting now. Like after 31 years, I've never felt that sting. Yeah, I've said it. Yeah, I don't. I've said some of the stuff y'all said. Maybe not in the same way, June and Big J or any other brother on here. But after a while, it's just like, yo, that shit stings like a motherfucker. So I kind of get it now. Like I don't think that you need to say, even if it's true, if it's nasty, you you need to, because it's not for them, it's for you. Maybe a little for the ones who are not scarred by us that understand why we're complaining about the women, but this is more for you, for me, for you to stop complaining because you destroy yourself as well. You destroy yourself by um, shitting on people who look like your mother. I hate to say it because I really hate to use those examples, but your mom is black. Yeah, and matter of fact, my mom is not as black looking as me. My mother is, well, she's black. She identifies as black, but she has these biracial features. My mother's not biracial. Well, on her dad's side, she has a biracial background. There's like some white people in the tree you can see on her physical appearance, but my dad is black, my mom is black. But you really shouldn't do that because it don't make you look good. It doesn't improve your character, which I'm really trying to say, and it does not help the image of African people in America. So if the men ain't respecting, only respect one half of it. Matter of fact, if the whole the whole image of us, you disrespecting the women, you disrespect yourself, you damn disrespecting children as well. Because if you hate the mothers of it, if you hate the mothers, your heart sure is not gonna hate the children. What comes out of it, and you're gonna disrespect yourself. You're disrespecting yourself by putting these fucking videos out. You're always arguing, bickering. I was like, well, shit. Isn't enough time spent going online, arguing, arguing with, arguing on Blog Talk, going on Twitter, going on Instagram, going on back on Snapchat, then going on YouTube, spending time making a video, and I just spent 19 minutes talking, so you might as well do something constructive about it. Why did you spend that much time, black man, spending so much time going in the comment section when you could have left 19 minutes to inspire a black man to stop? If I'm going to tell you on here what you need to be doing, what you need to be doing with yourself, for yourself, is if you're going to waste 19 minutes 35, which I'm counting on my fucking phone, you need to spend that time making sure that it counts. It does not count for you try to bash a black woman. It does not count to respond back. You can delete it, you can ignore it, you can pass it aside. You can do whatever you need to do, but don't spend time trying to how much you hate black women. If that's the case, you should not follow me or listen to anything I say. Go back to Soda Nation. I don't listen to that shit. Go back to whatever platform you are, because you need not follow what I say. Because when I'm going one way, I say, yo, don't follow me. Matter of fact, do not put anything on my fucking Facebook post that kind of perpetuates anything of the opposite gender. Because how I feel about it is this: I noticed it doesn't do anything, it doesn't help me. And it's kind of like, you know how there's a certain demographic, a very small, unknown demographic of white people who understand how other white people act towards black folks, the ones who fight, go to lectures and do the anti-racism work, and they understand that, okay, I got their anti-racist work, they're against white terrorism on people of color, they're against white supremacist groups and white supremacy as a whole. I think I have about three people on my Facebook page that one I talk to a lot in the comment section, just kind of joke with her in the comment section of my Facebook page. But those people, they're in the fight against their people trying to participate in white supremacy or white racism, whatever you call it. They don't do it for us. They can empathize, but they need to focus on their people to stop the racist acts of their people. They're not in it for us, and I don't want them to, because if they saw what goes over here, they'd question why they need to even bother. They don't have to do that. What makes them stay in the fight is that they want to see their people do better. They want to save them. They want to basically try and save their own people, which is why I'm here. In my sense, had I done it for not for myself, I would have stopped. I probably went right back to listening to the other shit and became one of the what one of my uh, online buddies says, become one of the unwashed. See, when you do it for yourself, I guess I want to be one less brother that adds to the dirt. I don't want any part of that. I want to be part of the demographic brothers like Mr. Research that actually wants the males to black males to do better. And if I have to tell you, don't put no shit on my page just because like that, then you need to do it. And you know, and yeah, there might be two sisters in the background applauding what I'm saying. Yeah, you tell these black men, but let me tell you something too. You can agree with what I say, but this eye of concern does goes toward you too. Don't come here for the bashing of black men, because as I'm noticing his fucked up shit, I'm noticing yours too. Don't you dare come either. Don't come here for that. It's not that type of party. I didn't come here to coddle you. I didn't come here to agree with or sympathize with what black men have done to you and then go around and not hold and not I'm not Maury Povich. I am not Maury Povich. I ain't kissing your ass. Now back to black men. Don't come to my fucking page and think I entertain that shit. Which I might have to delete some of those comments. I fulfill. This is for I'm in a lane similar to Mr. Research. I watch a lot of your videos, Mr. Research. You know, you're pretty popular, dude. You got 720 subscribers. I got some more people subscribe, but this is where I'm on it. Like I don't subscribe to what other brothers do. I kind of subscribe to Mr. Research, and I subscribe a little bit to Angel Ramirez Jordan, a little bit, um, because we need to do right by ourselves. Because when we do it for ourselves, we stay in the fight of being conscious and better as black men. And that's my whole point. I want you all to do better. Better for yourselves. be at peace with yourself, because internally, that fight you have within you to do the little shit you do now, I believe it stems from an obsession, a hurt, and you need to heal and get off this obsession, because nigga, you are mentally sick if you think you're doing something and making an impact. I make a bigger impact by helping my friend Lee, listening to what other men have done to her, but also tell her that she's making mistakes herself. When she calls me up because she wants um I don't know, she just bought, like, for example, I bought her she bought herself a bed. She didn't know how to put that little futon bed together. So I spent my Saturday about 4 hours. I don't know if it was 4 hours. Kind of on and off working, but I put her bed together. I did it for that sister because she means something to me. She's my friend. I care about her. Also, another sister I know, Mauricia. I listen to her and check up on her to know what she's doing. I want to be a I guess a positive black male in her life, because I get sick of her saying that there's. I get sick of all these other black men. I'm like, man, well, damn, I'll just be a positive one for you, okay? Damn, just on behalf of the brothers, man, because y'all make me sick sometimes, just real sick. So, matter of fact, and this I do it. I don't do it for them. I do it for myself to improve my own character. And yeah, I know, like yeah, I know. But they do stuff to participate in their own. Nigga, shut up, man. Why don't you improve your character and go find a sister that worth being friends to, and be a big brother to her? Go do it for one, just one. That's what I do, one at a time. And maybe you see a change. You see a dramatic change. You see, what I see in them is more accountability for themselves, because they're not focused on these black men hurt me. Oh, this guy helps me out. So fuck the rest of the 100. I got this one good brother in my life. He's not my man or anything, but he's someone that I can count on and lean on. Why don't you go do that instead of focus on the other 100 that's fucked up? Because here's the thing: when you help her out, she's bragging to other women like, "Damn, I don't have a brother do that to me." Of fucking course, because the other ones are fucked up. The other ones are a piece of trash. Well, not a piece of trash, but let me take that back. But the like it's kind of like, well, it's kind of like saying, yeah, this girl might be okay. She might have she's not perfect, but you do right by her, and then the other's gonna be like, well, shit. What am I doing to have this brother? Man, that's her friend. That's not even her man, but he looks out for her. Well, damn. She's telling about you. Well, if I have a brother in my life that does something for me, damn. Well, maybe I could change, because those women, they actually start to feel a certain way about a man when they know that, okay, I wish I had what you had, regardless of a friendship or relationship. Let me change. So if you want to change, you got to change first, because we're supposed to be leaders in this community, and it's not going to change when you don't have nothing to show for it except for complaints and critiques, even if they might be true. I'm just saying. I'm not talking about simping. I ain't telling you to simp. I didn't tell you that. I didn't tell you to not forget what some fucked up shit sisters do. I told you to focus on your fucking self, because they're still gonna do the fucked up shit. But if there is no one to even critique them or be and they fucked up, and you improve yourself, and also you go find one sister just to be a friend to, it's like, well, damn. And the point for that is, if you get tired for someone to fuck up, why don't you help someone unfuck themselves if you feel they're so fucked up? Take an action, black man. Try something. Because you look kind of fucked up. I'm just saying. Niggas TV. Uh, till the next time. West Coast Fred out.